Which players will stand out in the last week of the regular season? Stay tuned to hear my thoughts. Welcome back to Skinnybru Rugby, guys. It's the last round of the regular season. There are 4 spots left in the quarterfinals and there are still 8 teams that can make it. The breakdown of this weekend and what has to happen for each team to go through will be linked up here. Otherwise, just find it at the end of the video. At prop, I have Koboka. He has been scrumming really well this whole season. He is on the short list for my Bull Player of the Year. The link will be at the end of the video, or I can link it up here as well. At hooker, Montoya for sure. Most of his career he has been behind Creevy at Jaguares and at the Argentinian international level, but he is still a world-class player. He has never had a disappointing game when he actually steps in and gets the starting spot. Kitsoff for the Stormers, I've always liked him, but because he's a great scrummager and that's what he does at the best. But is he the best captain for the Stormers at the moment? I don't know. He is one of those silent type of leaders. I think the Stormers are more used to having a outspoken, loud leader in their side. Nevertheless, he is experienced in a very young Stormers side, so he will step up this weekend. Then I go with a risk and put Retallick straight into this side. He is back from injury. The Chiefs have really needed him for a long time this season and they will need his leadership even more. His ability just to create gaps after he goes into collision and gets a pop pass, or the ability for himself to score tries, you just can't take that out of the reckoning. Himopa from the Highlanders, he's been in great form. He has been around for a couple of years, but this year he has really announced himself to the rest of the world. He is a very strong runner with the ball. Marnus Skuman with no Kwagga Smith this weekend. I expect him to start, but like I say, the team is still not out yet, so I have to take a chance a little bit. His turnover ability will be the key against the Bulls this weekend. I always say he's like a Jack Russell. He's aggressive and full of energy, and he's the small guy in the pack of forwards, and that's why I like him. Next up we have Yaku Kutsia. He's one of the young South African talents of the season, really stepping up his game in this year's campaign. He's compared to Schalk Burger by some people. I don't know, I think he's more like Francois Lowe, or if anything he's a mix of the two, but I just say he's his own player. Don't compare him to any other greats, but for him to be compared to a great like that, he has to be pretty excited for his future. Isi Naisarani from the Rebels, he's a tackle buster and he has a knack for scoring tries. Aaron Smith, the Highlanders really need his leadership in this week's game, so I think he'll step up. Then Andre Pollard at fly half, the influential fly half of the Bulls. You could see how crucial he is to their attack by them flying him over from South Africa to New Zealand for that one game. His goal kicking ability has been great all season, and you can expect even more penalties through this game against the Lions. Inside center, I'll go with Orlando. I've always liked how he plays. He passes more than he runs, but when he does run, he goes when there is a perfect gap for him, and then he has a knack of scoring tries or setting up the people next to him. Anton Leonard-Brown, it's an important game for the Chiefs, and also in the same video that I linked now, I think he is one of the contenders for Player of the Year for the Chiefs. He makes very strong runs, but he is at number 13 again with Nankivell at number 12. Last time they did it, it did not work that well for most of the game until it clicked into the gear in the end of the game and they went through with a win against the Crusaders. Kiribetti from the Rebels, he's a try scoring machine and a very strong runner. He's definitely one of the best players in the Rebels season. Waisaki Naholo, he has only played 6 games this whole season, but he's had small glimpses of what he can do and why he's always been an All Black. So I think he'll give it his all throughout this last game. If they get through to the quarterfinals, I think he'll play a very crucial role in that team. Masirewa from the Sunwolves, it's definitely his last game of the season. He was great last week against the Stormers at Newlands, especially in that last 20 minutes. He is a great try scorer, so I think he'll want to finish off his season with a couple again. That's it for the week, guys. Remember, if you like the content, please consider subscribing down below. Check out the Facebook page as well, and then I'll see you guys next week. Cheers.